Hey guys, it's Verbal, and this is FNG episode 32 now. We have our buddy Dr. Chiz in the house. Dr. Chiz, what's up, man?
Not much. Great to be here.
Thank you for spending your Friday afternoon with us, Friday evening with us.
I wouldn't spend it any other way.
You rock. So we have this sort of thing that we do when we start off an FNG podcast, and we have Larry ask our guest some crazy fucked up questions. So without further ado, Larry.
All right, so I guess this is going to be less gay than normal, so hopefully we're not disappointing you there, Dr. Chiz. But would you rather shower? Would you rather shower with one girl for 10 minutes or 10 girls for 1 minute? Age-old question. Chicken before the egg. Go.
One girl. Right off the bat, just one girl, because I can do a whole lot more than with 10. I got to pay a lot of attention to multiple ones. I only got a minute. Yeah, not really feeling that.
Wait,
I'm just saying.
How old are you?
I'm 18, 19, going on.
How many showers have you had with females so far?
Probably 3.
Okay, see, get another 10 years under your belt and you have a few more than 3, you're going to get bored. And that 1 minute is going to be amazing. I'm just saying, I would be fucking, like, I have a shower with my girlfriend probably every single weekend. Like, why wouldn't I? You know what I mean?
Right.
So, 10 girls, yeah, I'm all over that. Fucking yeah. I don't know, that's just me. What do you guys think?
I take your word for it.
Seb would much more appreciate the question if it was 10 dudes, but go ahead, Seb, answer that one.
True.
With 10 girls.
I don't know.
Or we
man.
could do 10 polar bears and 1 polar bear. Depends.
10 polar bears for the win, more the merrier. Just saying.
Loves that fur rubbing against him in the shower.
Oh, that's sexy thoughts there.
I'm not a big shower guy. It's not that fun. Just saying.
What?
What?
So you basically stink for most of your week, or
You just walk out when it's raining with soap?
No, I'm talking about like shower sex and stuff and how it's overrated. I'm just saying it's not fun at all. So, yeah.
I don't know. I
what
always
the
found
fuck
it fun.
is he talking about?
I don't know. I always had fun doing it.
No, okay. It's a good place to like just
Chiz is
fool
18
around
and he gets it. It's a good thing. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, what bad thing comes from this?
Okay, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying it's not the best thing. Like, people think shower sex is awesome. It's really not.
You may be doing it wrong though. To be fair, like shower sex is not. You don't just go and have shower sex. Shower sex is something that's in the middle of a day of having sex. You realize that, right? Like after you're sweaty and naked and been lying around with each other, sweaty and naked, and had sex like multiple times over a day, get up, have a bit of shower, wash off, and then keep going. Like it's in the middle of a process, is what I'm saying.
No. Wait. Shower is an anti-lubricant. It makes things stick. It doesn't make things enjoyable. It's not like. Have you ever tried having sex in a pool?
Yes.
It's not fun. It really isn't. Yeah, it looks fun. It looks awesome. It really isn't. It's not that great.
So where would you want to have sex with these 10 women?
That's a good question. I'm liking that.
Okay. Can I choose any place I want to, like any place in the world?
As long as it exists, yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on. This is a toughie.
Gay strip club.
No. Taj Mahal. There you go.
The Taj
Well, that
Mahal.
was anticlimactic.
Yeah, that was kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie. The Taj Mahal. That's not.
Everyone's going to
Dude,
Google now what you're talking about.
I'm pretty sure if I would have 10 women in a Taj Mahal, in the Taj Mahal, I would be the only guy to fuck 10 ladies in one of the 7 wonders of the world. So yeah, just saying.
You only have a minute. There's
You
no
have a
way
minute.
Yeah.
That's like
You're not gonna
one
do all-
thrust.
Actually, you
Nah,
know what?
dude.
Seb could probably come 10 times in a minute.
Yeah, dude. Fuck you all. Dude, you couldn't handle my shit.
God.
Oh dear Lord. What a way to put it.
Yuck.
You
would
can
be
handle this
epic.
shit.
No, but see, look, like, am I aware that like the minute's going to start? Like, is there like a countdown to this minute?
Yes.
Because I could warm up to this minute forever and be like
No.
ready to.
No, you don't have to warm up. It's bam,
Oh.
flaccid.
No.
Yep.
No, I want to be rock fucking hard from
Yeah.
second one.
Yeah.
I'm
No.
with Seb on this.
No.
No.
You
Come
have
on.
a minute. You have a minute.
No. Yeah, I have a minute, and okay, it's like I'm in my room, and like somebody comes on, he's like, okay, Matthew, cue time in 2 minutes. I'm like, okay, cool. and I like when I step on stage and they're ready to go like lights, camera, action for like that 1 minute, I am fucking ready to like fucking kill little
What are you,
baby.
Ron Jeremy all of a
Yeah,
sudden?
there's camera people in this scenario now. When did this
Yeah,
come
what
in?
do you get fluffers and shit? I don't think so.
Yeah, I'm
No fluffers.
I don't need a fluffer. Just the idea of 10 women is enough to fluff me. It works for me. just fucking like
Oh my god.
like these girls would not have any idea what the fuck is going on. Like
I bet
just,
family reunions for you are a motherfucker.
it's just
Look
it's
at all
just
these goddamn women around. I can't keep my fucking penis flat.
okay, see, sex is usually like a form of art, but like in like a 1 minute thing with 10 women, it's more like a race, right? So somebody like jumps the gun and you're just like trying to like roll them in like as fast as you can. You're like, okay, boom, boom, you get the fuck out of the way, grab the other one by the hair and like fuck her real quick, and then you push her away and you're like grabbing the other one by the legs, start like trying to fucking run away and shit. So
no, you're kidding me. I'm getting as many mouths on my cock for 1 minute as I possibly fucking can do, and if I can get like
Nope.
6, 7, that's like my target right there. That's
Like a lollipop. You get a
Hell
suck.
yes.
You get a suck. Go. Pass it around.
nah, dude, you know what I do? I line them up. You have like a bed or whatever, and like you have them all laying face down, ass up, 10 lined up in a row, and you got to do like a conga line, and
You
you're
like
fucking
dip into them.
yeah, boom, boom, boom.
Why don't
boom,
you have a shot
and-
resting on their back while you're at it? Because it sounds like you're lining up to do shots.
have a lime on the top of their ass. No, but I mean, yeah,
Wait,
dude.
I could do a line on the top of their ass. I'm liking this podcast so far. This is the least gay we have ever been. I'm just saying.
No, but
I like your effect on us.
think
yeah,
about
being
it.
heterosexual.
This is pound winning. Like everybody's fucking like, and then like the 10th girl is the one who receives the harm. And if
Harm. Is that what
Whatever
you call
time
it?
is left over, she gets all of it.
No, but believe me, like it'll hurt you
What do
back.
you got? Weapons of mass cum? Like she receives the harm?
No, but
That's
think about
awful.
That's what he
think about
calls it.
if you get to like the 10th chick, you can, and like there's still time left, whatever, you can move on to like the mouths, right? So the last girl to get hers is the first one to suck on it. You know what I mean? And then you work your way back to the first lady.
What kind of blowjob are we talking about here, Seb? Your kind of blowjob or like
No,
every other
it's-
guy's kind of
She opens
blowjob?
her mouth and you shove it as far as you can until she fucking gags on it, and then you move it on to the next
Oh,
one.
God.
That's exactly what you're doing.
There's only a minute here, man.
I
Dude,
know.
I could probably do 10
I could do
pussies
10 asses and 10 mouths in a minute.
Yeah,
10 mouths.
I can do 10 mouses and 10 pussies in a minute. Just
No,
give
you
it a
can't.
dip. Boom. That's
No, you
that's like okay, wait, 20, that's 5 seconds per orifice. That works.
No, that would be 100 seconds.
Oh yeah, that wouldn't work. Yeah, no, I can't do that. I'll probably get like 3/4 of the way there though.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Like just like 3 or 4 chicks are gonna get off and like, whew, he didn't get to my mouth. That's fine. And I'm like, you know.
Yeah, that's actually a good point. If you haven't like had sex in a week or just like left yourself alone for quite some time, this actually might work. Like 1 minute to get it all done, I could almost see that.
No.
See, the problem is you would have to have him on a
No.
on a kind of like, on a conveyor belt on a on a
Conveyor
conveyor
belt.
Are you fucking importing them from China, Seb?
No, but look. This is the problem with
What
like
the fuck?
this is,
They're moving now?
Yeah.
thinking out loud, bro. Just
Oh my
You have a
God.
minute, 10,
your
and they're all
mouth.
moving. This sounds dangerous.
One of
And
my
you're
fans
moving.
is sitting in his fucking
but
bedroom.
think
It's
about
3
it.
o'clock in the
Think
morning
about
in
it.
fucking England right now,
No,
and his
but-
mom's wondering what he's
Oh
laughing
my
so hard
God.
at. And his mom's he's having to explain to his mom, well, they're talking about fucking girls on conveyor
No,
belts.
Conveyor belt.
Got it. Just give me a second here to show my point out. But see, the time you're wasting between dipping in, getting out, moving on to the next lady, getting into position,
Yeah, they
and
should
then
be
doing
moving
it
for you.
again.
I'm actually with Ryder
Exactly.
here.
See,
Like a
so
little bit of
all
a
you're doing is
carousel.
boom, dip in, out, and then the conveyor belt keeps on going, and then right away once you're ready to dip back in, it's a new pussy. So you're good to go, right?
Oh my God. What are you,
and,
like,
then,
making
and then
donuts?
it's a round conveyor belt.
Sounds
It
awful.
comes back. It's a round conveyor belt, so when it comes back, you're now
It's
fucking-
round, so it's curved, and now you're slamming your dick in it.
No,
Oh,
but
this
you
sounds
don't-
so dangerous.
should
What if you
draw a
hit an
picture.
ass?
Yeah,
Where's-
I'm
where's-
betting. I think my idea here is better. Like 10 mouths, 1 cock, 1 minute. Like I'm loving that image in my mind.
I will take my one lady for 10 minutes.
Thank you.
all day.
I don't risk bruising my dick in a weird contraption I have to construct for these women.
Yeah, I didn't.
No,
quite-
you know what?
quite consider
Even
that.
if I wanted to, I'd have time for it to feel a little bit better before I got back to it because I'd have 10 fucking minutes.
No, but Larry, see the problem is well, maybe your case is special because you're away overseas, but every married guy, every guy with a girlfriend gets 10 minutes with his girl, practically whenever he wants, right? But when
no, they don't. On average, it lasts 5 minutes. On average.
No, but like when do you get 1 minute with 10 girls? That just never happens unless you're fucking, I don't know, Nelly or something.
Or you're importing them from China and putting on a goddamn conveyor belt.
I'm going to start looking into the import business because seriously, we may have something to hear.
It's called human trafficking. Pretty sure it's illegal everywhere.
Damn it.
Set up a booth at the fair.
So you're saying you've already looked into it. That's what you're saying. You're saying you've already done your research.
Oh, no, I just kind of know about it.
Oh, he
Security.
knows about it.
Security reasons.
Yeah, I bet.
I still think my idea is the best, but whatever.
No, your idea is awful.
No, that sounds frightening.
Yeah.
You guys just can't handle the jizz train. That's what it is.
Wow, he already patented a name
God.
for it.
Yeah, the jizz train. It's like
already
it's a
called something. You're fucking.
conveyor belt, and it's a fucking jizz. Whatever. All right, let's just move on.
Thank you. Oh, I like that. Chiz jizz. Great. Great.
Chiz.
Wow.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So
That's me.
March Madness is kind of wrapping up here. Did you guys catch the last four? And should we do a quick 30-second update for Larry, who didn't get to see them all?
Yeah. Yeah. Dude, give me an update, please.
Help me out here. I feel like I just saw.
I got it.
Yeah. Awesome.
Fuzzy against Vertical. Fuzzy won. Fuzzy Otterballs, that is. And then Sideshow, the lovely Irishman, against X David XS. And
That's
Sideshow
right.
moved on. So it's Sideshow versus Fuzzy in the finals.
I did
Nice.
like Vertical's. Like, did you guys watch all of Vertical's video, the whole thing? Because
Yeah.
it was impressive. Like, it was really, really good.
Oh,
But
it's beautiful.
I get why Fuzzy went through. Like, I do. Like, I understand that choice. Like, do you guys agree or?
Yeah, obviously.
It's
But I could
tough.
see Vertical getting like ass promotional work by developers because what he does in theater mode is absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, it is ridiculous. Choice of music I enjoyed, but I don't think everyone will.
I haven't watched any of them. I'm glad to hear Sideshow's doing well, though.
Oh yeah, Sideshow's fucking rocking it. And the funniest part is he's just being him as well. It's like fucking, Chopper Gunner songs and all right guys, how's your dicks? Like what? Seriously?
I don't
That's
understand half of what Slideshow says, but I still love the fuck out of him.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like all your subs, Seb. I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
I
Yeah,
know,
this guy's fucking
I know.
hilarious.
Talking about jizz trains.
Dude, my just okay. That's just somebody
No.
Did you
draw
say
me a
my
picture.
jizz train? Did you
Yeah.
seriously just say that?
Yes, my
No.
jizz train is awesome, and somebody should draw me a picture of a jizz train and send it to me via whatever YouTube.
Sounds like the beginning of a song. My jizz train.
You can't handle my jizz train.
Only got a minute.
so many sound clips here. Oh my god.
Oh,
God,
by
what
the
the fuck is
way,
Asker Capper gonna do with this one?
no, but can we talk about? Okay, there's this one guy. I forget what his name is. I think his name is Firebird on Twitter. He takes like snippets of every single podcast.
Yeah, he does.
And he makes a little montage, like a little 2 or 3 minute montage out of it.
Those
and
things
he
are actually
tweets-
pretty funny as well.
Yes, he tweets me like every single week, and I retweet it all the time. It's just fucking hilarious. And he'll just make whatever, and he'll take snippets of my phrase and get it with Larry's to make it sound more gay and stuff like that. And dude, that shit is fucking hilarious. You guys should check that out.
Is it on his YouTube?
Yep.
Yeah. I forget what his YouTube is, but I think I saw him in the stream. Send a message to Tino's. He'll tweet your link or whatever, or put your link in the stream or whatever, and go check that out.
I can't imagine how much time he takes to do that, and that's just one of our fans being nice and being like, "Oh, this would be funny if I put together a little montage."
Well,
Yeah.
I remember he asked us about it. Oh god,
Yep.
it was like 2 or 3 months ago, wasn't it?
Oh, did he
Yeah,
ask
yeah.
us for permission for it?
Yeah.
I remember
He
that.
did, but the problem is too many people have good ideas and nobody follows up on them, right?
Yeah.
But this dude actually did it, and he's been doing it since.
Because he's done it more than twice now, right? Like
Oh,
I've
no,
seen
no,
at
yeah,
least
he's-
3.
He's on episode 7 or 8 at
Oh,
least.
love it.
So yeah,
That's awesome.
good dude.
That's pretty cool.
But that's aside from the point.
But yeah, so any thoughts, Matt? Any ideas of I don't know.
The March Madness thing.
Yeah.
See, I'm one of those guys who watched the first round and thought it was good, but I didn't like the way that it was set up or whatever, and I kind of drifted away from it. So yeah, not a big fan. Good idea. So yeah, I mean those two guys are awesome. I'm a big fan of Sideshows. He's a cool dude. He makes some funny ass shit, and if I got to root for one guy, it's him. But
I know Fuzzy Otterballs is a funny motherfucker. Like,
Oh,
did you
yeah,
see
dude,
the
he's good.
subliminal stuff he put in his video? Like,
No.
he was flashing shit up there for a tenth of a second. Like, I was going back and rewinding and like hitting play pause, so I could figure out what the fuck he said. Like, and he put it up on text on the screen. I was pretty impressed.
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know.
I pissed at him at the same time. I'm like, you fucker, stop making me hit play pause.
So, like both of these guys are really good. So good luck to these guys, and that's all I got to say about it. To be honest.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Moving on to the
I was gonna say,
RTC
that was an
final.
awkward silent.
Wait, yeah, you went silent there, Verbal. Sorry.
Well, I didn't. I don't know. I thought someone else might say something. So.
Oh, okay.
But we've got our typical list of great comment or stuff we should talk about from Tino's because he's awesome. So RTC final thoughts. Chiz, I feel like you've got something to add to that.
Well,
again,
no, go ahead, Seb.
Yeah, I just want to set this up real quick because people are talking about RTCs and like everybody's doing something, some kind of RTC right now. It's weird. Like even Onslaught, who kind of was the first one to go back to them, is actually doing like the Road to the Nuke thing. People are enjoying that. And Chiz did something special. He did the Band of Brothers thing, which, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's basically an RTC, but with a full party, right?
Right, yeah. It tried to be mainly commentators. I think one friend isn't a commentator, and I wanted to just do something like that. But like at the time, 5 different commentators RTCs had spawned right after Onslaughts.
Yeah.
So I wanted to do it with a group of friends since people were doing call-outs, being silly, maybe yelling at each other, and do something like that.
And how has that series has it taken off? Is it a good series for your channel, or is it kind of one of those series that's kind of died down for you?
Everybody loves it. I asked recently if people still wanted me to doing it because it's in like episode 40 something right now, and almost every comment said keep doing Band of Brothers, please finish it. We really want to see this. And yeah, I haven't gotten any bad feedback. Dunkus was one of the first people to check it out, and he thought it was a great idea and liked it.
That's pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good idea. It's a pretty neat spin on an RTC. I was one of those who was debating doing one or not, and decided against it because I feel it's a lot of content, and some of that content inherently is not all that great content, right? I mean, you're not gonna go 40-1 every single game of an RTC, right? You're gonna go negative. You're gonna get mad. Sometimes your live comms aren't gonna be that great. So. Yeah. I was one to stay away from them, but a lot of people have had a lot of success with them. I know Mike's like a natural at it, and your Band of Brothers stuff was pretty funny. So I want to know, are you one to would you do it again, or would you if nobody was doing it, would you be one to do more RTCs?
Yeah, I would do it again, and I plan on doing it for different games and whatnot. I've already thought about it, but the only thing I would change is the people I do it with, because I feel it's not really a Band of Brothers. Like, you don't have that friendly stuff going on. There was at the beginning, but it's kind of died down. I've already got other people I would consider for it, but it's a great experience.
Well. Like the guys that did it,
it really is.
Yeah, are they the same guys all the way through?
Yeah, that's the premise of it. It's this same original 6 all the way from 1 to 50, and it like Seb was talking about earlier, or not earlier, sorry, but it's so hard to get people organized one time just to get those 6 people on and playing because everybody has conflicting schedules.
Of course.
Are you?
So when we do, we got to pound through games.
Are you the first one who actually not first, but are you the only one who actually records it? Because I know there are a lot of other commentators. I'm pretty sure Sweat's in it too, and Optimus Magnum, is that what his name is? Or yeah. So do they record it and post it on their channels as well?
No, originally Sweat wanted to, but at the time he couldn't get his mic working on the Mac to do live comms and record his voice, and he really wanted to, but it's just on my channel.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, see, I think that's a good way of because RTCs it's all one and the same, right? You can't follow 5 RTCs at once, right? You gotta follow one and choose it and like stick with it if you're gonna follow one at all. So I think your whole idea of Band of Brothers is really neat. I think it's actually original on YouTube. I don't think I've seen that somewhere else.
Yep, I haven't seen that either. I think that's a really cool idea. Not gonna lie.
You're just doing it for Call of Duty?
Yeah, it's just, well, for right now, it's just for Black Ops, but I was thinking of doing like one for the Gears of War 3 campaign since it's 4-player co-op maybe. I don't know how Battlefield 3 is going to be because their ranking system is always, since there's no prestiging, it's like 1 to 70 and it takes eons to go through. So right now it's just Call of Duty as far as I can think of.
Sounds good. It actually like gave me another idea. Sounds not something that I'd be able to do, but someone else could do. But I mean, along that same concept of, you know, Band of Brothers, or just the actual having 4 people play together at one time, as you just play across multiple games and just do 20 hours. You know what I'm saying? Just over a span of time, you know, 10 hours, whatever it takes to put up a decent video, and you just play that out and just see what the hell you talk about, how you start out, like if you have a goal in the beginning and what your goal is at the end.
Yeah, I like doing those group things. That's why I started it, because I don't really like solo dolo doing it. So it doesn't matter what game it is. If I could figure out how to get a group of people organized, I would do it.
I like the concept of having like I'm guessing it's all live callouts the way Onslaught was, or
Yeah.
yeah, I'm a fan of that type of stuff because I feel like it's, you know, I think it's pretty easy now to argue that this is all about the personality, and you know we listen to each other for the personality to get to know these guys. I think it's such an ingenious way. The way Mike did it is to have, you know, to get to know him so personally, because it's so much content. Like, it's ridiculous how much content it is.
Yeah, you really see how this person plays under pressure and whatnot.
Well, I think the other thing is when you play with people that you know or that you're friends with or whatever, there's like, you know, a camaraderie there that when you just get new people in playing, like, you can hear them like start talking it up, like talking each other up and shit. You're like, I don't know about this guy. Like, he kind of sounds like a douche. But when it's friends, like, you bust each other's balls, and it just like goes back and forth and makes everyone else feel like they're actually there with them.
Yeah, it's very comfortable.
Would you guys do one like Verbal? Would you do a RTC if you were to start a new game right now? Like Modern Warfare 3 came out. Would you?
No, I simply don't have the time. I mean, I'd enjoy sort of trying, but I love the idea, but realistically I also know that I simply do not have the time for that.
Well, we'll see, Verbal. For the whole time aspect of an RTC, it's long uploading wise because it's a lot of content, but for the whole production value, it's really simple. It's basically 3 hours of gameplay a week. Basically, is what it is, because you're just recording every single game and you're posting every single one. So every game is something that's going up on YouTube, and you don't have to commentate over it. So all you got to do is take it, render it, and boom, you got to upload it.
Sure.
So I don't know. See, it's one of those things that maybe I would do, but I'm not sure if I want to put my channel through that, because I'm not sure how good of a live comm guy I am. So just my idea.
There's a huge skill in being able to live comm. Like, Mike is a naturally gifted player at this game, which means that he can, you know, he doesn't need to be paying attention to every single thing that happens throughout the entire game. He just plays it and is him, and it works out well for him. I don't know that I have the skills to be able to do that, to be perfectly honest.
You're just a wait, what's the word I'm looking for?
A noob.
An exceptional gamer.
Something like that.
All right. Do we want to talk about my whole thing, or do we want to go into something else first?
Heck yeah, I want to see what Larry's honest opinion is of this. Cause
thing is, Larry said be right back. He's going to the washroom real quick, so maybe we should talk about something else real quick and then go back to that.
New map pack?
New map pack.
Coming out 28th. It's been leaked. People have been talking about it.
I'm kind of surprised. I honestly didn't know this one was coming. I'm not.
Yeah, no, me neither.
At least so quickly.
Yeah, like, is it just me, or like did I just download Hotel? Like, is it? I don't know.
Yeah, it kind of feels that way. I forget exactly when Hotel came out, but wasn't it like May?
It was at the beginning of May. It was literally
like May.
A little over a month ago.
Yeah.
And when was the last time that Activision released 3 map packs for one Call of Duty game?
And I hear that there's a 4th one as well coming.
Yeah,
July's got another one coming.
Okay.
But
Wait,
or
no.
they expanded out like 2 to 3 months at a map pack. These ones are just like bam, bam, bam.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. See that.
They're
So
taking
many people.
advantage of all the kids that are off on
Summer
vacation right now. I swear to God.
Yeah, that may be true. You guys gonna buy them?
Oh heck yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mainly for zombies.
Oh,
See,
wow.
I
I don't
always
play
say
zombies at
that
all.
zombies are awesome, blah blah blah. But I probably played this new zombie map once.
I haven't
And
played it.
I just don't have the time to invest 3 hours into a fucking zombie game. I just don't.
Yeah, it gets really old when you go that long into it.
Yeah, and once you would just watch XCal do it, you're just like, I'm a scrub and I suck, so you don't want to do it anymore. So, dude's a fucking legend in zombies. Just saying, but
Yeah.
Oh, is he? Yeah. See, I don't watch that stuff. Not interested.
oh, dude, he solos it to level like 50 and then just decides to kill himself because he's bored. But
Wow.
yeah, he's a beast. But yeah, I'm looking forward to these new maps, but I'm kind of scared because see, with all these new maps, they've always been incorporating new aspects. Like Hotel had those elevators, moving parts, interactive maps, stuff like that. And I don't want them to take that step further where the map gets so interactive that it sucks, right? And I'm scared that that's the way Treyarch's been going because they like their interactive maps. They've been showing it with Kowloon. God, what's that map with the big hole in the middle of the map we open?
Convoy.
Convoy.
Is-
Oh no.
Yeah, no.
Oh, no,
It's,
the
doors.
snowy one.
yeah, the doors. Like, there was
Stockpile.
yes, thank you,
Retarded.
that one. And there's also a map from the original game that has a hole where you go underground, and that's where the bomb is and stuff like that. So they like their interactive maps, and I'm not sure that's good for the game. I don't use them. It's kind of a gimmick. Nobody uses that death trap of a God, what's that slide on Kowloon? Whatever you call that thing.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody uses that. It's just stupid, right? So I
It's a
hope.
good way to get shot.
Yeah, exactly. You like unless you could use your gun and aim down sight somewhat, whatever. That could maybe prove to be fun, but I don't know. I just don't want them to take that step further where the map becomes so interactive that you have to press certain stuff to get to headquarters. You gotta, activate different like doors or whatever.
Well, the elevators on fucking Hotel are retarded.
They're stupid.
It's such a gag. That's all it is.
I don't know.
I've
It's
played
like
so
that I
many
can
search
laugh at
games.
T-Mart's fucking videos. That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's retarded.
yeah. I don't know.
Wait. So what? Wait. You were gonna say something about SMD before I
Oh, people
Interrupted you?
just I don't know how many times I've ran into to go to one spawn to the other and someone on S&D is like in the elevator, like a group of bush Wookiees just sitting in there having fun, I guess. It's such a gag.
That's retarded.
Yeah, why don't they concentrate on making like balanced maps? Like who the fuck thought Hotel was gonna be fun, right? Like nobody likes Hotel, right? It's just stupid. It's just they put two buildings on either side, just basically like high rise, but then they end up sticking two top positions where you can basically oversee most of the map, and then they expect you not to camp in one of those positions. It's just stupid, right? And like they make a middle balcony where it's basically the best position in like the entire map. And then they make two entrances to it where you can basically just claymore one and then watch the other. Who makes up these maps? I mean, I don't.
Then
know.
you've got the bar on the bottom for whatever reason, which is like it's setting in the pool so people can just shoot down upon you and lob nades.
Exactly. Okay, I am one to always say that when you criticize people who are in the public eye, like either presidents or people who do important things like create games, they're there for a reason. They're they're inherently better at what they do than everybody else, or else you would be there, right? But I don't understand these maps. I don't understand the logic behind them. Maybe they're not for me, right? Maybe they're for the group of noobs who enjoy being bush Wookiees in elevators, right? Maybe that's what Treyarch's been aiming for, because I'm a TryHard and I'm also a DieHard fan. Spend a lot of time on these maps, and I'm not liking them. So I don't know. I hope these new maps are good, but I have a bad feeling about them because it's not like if they're making these maps now, they were already made. So
It looks really silly. Like, did you see the trailer on Hangar 18? They had a bush Wookiee on the Blackbird with no cover, just standing up there shooting. Like, who's gonna really? You're gonna have some Grizz up there 720ing it off. That's so. Why would anyone go up there?
Dude, it was like that trailer from Modern Warfare 2 on Afghan. You know that top position on Afghan where you could like snipe? Everybody would ever go there. Like on that trailer where the guy throwing knives a guy on Afghan, you're like, oh my god, that's like the best position in the game. When in fact it's probably the worst place to be because everybody sees it, right? Everybody can shoot you down with a FAMAS. So yeah, like these trailers are made to be interesting, right? I mean, I don't know. It's
to be fair though, that to me that means they've won. Like all they're meant to do is get you to buy it. And they've done that, and they've got us all to buy it. And I think we buy it for different reasons than the most of these 12-year-olds. But you know, they've already won.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I would agree. But like the problem with that is, how many times are you gonna fuck me over before I decide not to be fucked over willingly anymore? Right? Like how many times?
I think they're probably
gonna...
thinking the same thing. It's kind of like, what the fuck is going on with it?
Which is why they're pushing it with COD Elite right now.
Exactly.
They're kind of dipping their toe in the water.
Right.
Well, not only that, but think about it this way: like how many more games can they honestly sell to us before someone else comes along and kicks the crap out of them? Like, is EA the...
Until Respawn Entertainment gets going, I guess.
Yeah, could be.
In terms of games, I don't think anything's going to top Call of Duty for at least another 2 or 3 years. But in terms of buying the maps, if they keep on making these stupid maps, I'm not sure people are going to buy them anymore. You know, there's always going to be those, you know, diehards, you know, who always buy them, but... For like the mass audience, like the mass of people who buy them all the time, you know, if you're getting fucked over with these stupid maps like fucking Hotel, I'm not sure you wanna buy those maps anymore.
Yeah, I'm with that.
Not a big fan. Larry, any opinions on the new map pack coming out? Are you gonna buy it? Are you gonna?
I bought the last one. I still haven't played any of them.
Oh wow, really?
Yep.
That sucks, dude.
What do you think of it? Oh, go ahead.
I haven't played video games in like a month plus.
Dude, that sucks.
I feel your pain.
It's my choice, man. I have the time to. I just don't.
Why not?
Well, I don't like staying in my room. Like it's just, you know what I'm saying? Like being away from the family and shit. When I'm here, like sitting in my room, it's like a prison cell. So I try not to be in it as much as possible.
Yeah, fair enough.
I get you.
Plus, my internet connection sucks, and I really don't want to keep breaking controllers for no reason. Shit gets expensive.
I don't think. Can you get controllers from where you're at right now? Can you get like Xbox Gear? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, that's the problem. If
I
couldn't, then I'd probably take it easy. But no, I've broken one or two.
Shipping a controller from the States to where you at, that'd be pretty expensive if you ask me.
Yeah, it is pretty expensive actually. It's like $80, $90.
Shit, that's just stupid.
For the cost of it and then for shipping, so
that's ridiculous.
All right. So now that you're back, Larry, I'm gonna go ahead and explain my whole idea of the subscriber scrims, and I want to tell you, I want to ask you your opinion on it. For those of you who didn't follow the other podcast, he doesn't know about this yet. I'm kind of like a spur of the moment thing, so we're gonna get his honest opinion on it, right? All right. So my whole idea about it is, I'm making 6v6 scrims. I sent out a general quote-unquote challenge to anybody and everybody, right? Commentators, subs, Twitter followers, whatever, right? And basically what it is I'm challenging any team of tryhards, right? Because all of my subs are tryhards, and I'm just hoping that there's going to be a team out there, a team of 6 guys, who are willing to challenge us. And so far they have been. I know Midnight's been wanting to get in on this whole thing, been getting his party together, whatnot. It's going to be 6v6 on headquarters, and we're going to play 3 games. The rules are no launchers, right? No RPGs, no noob tubes, no bullshit like that. Kill streaks are on, flak jackets on, equipment's going to be on too. Basically everything except for launchers. And we're going to have basically just normal headquarters rules, right? No respawn, timer, no nothing. Just basically just pub rules without launchers. And we're going to do this like a friendly thing. We're going to play 3 games. I'm kind of iffy if I'm going to post all 3 of them or just one. Probably going to go with all 3, just not to sound like one of those guys who doesn't post the times where he loses, because I fully expect to lose. For the most part, I think we are going to be a good team. We have a strong team. My team of guys, we have 8 guys, and if I've played with 6 of those guys, I don't think I've lost once in pubs, right? Maybe once or twice in all of my, I've played thousands of games in like Modern Warfare 2 and COD, Black Ops, right? So we got a strong team, but I do fully expect to have some fucking GB tryhards challenge us and whoop our asses, and I'm more than willing to post that. But I think it'll make for some good content, some good live com stuff, some good quote unquote Band of Brothers kind of stuff, and I think we're gonna have fun. And Larry, what's your opinion on that?
So it's going to be you and your team versus your subscribers' team.
Well, yeah, basically anybody who has a team of 6, who who goes and does the exact same thing we do, right? Goes into lobbies, tryhards, pub stomps. I'm just basically
Right.
challenging those guys. I don't want randoms. I want a full team, a guy like a group of guys or girls, I don't know, who play together all the time and who know what they're doing together as a team, like kind of a friendly GB 6v6 type of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that sounds. I don't know. I think it'll work. It sounds good. How about this for a curveball? Maybe next time around, you have the commentator be the quote unquote team captain, and he gets 5 to 8 of his subscribers, and they build a team and they go head to head that way.
Oh,
So,
you,
i.e., I'd take my subs, and either I'd play or I wouldn't play. It's totally up to you, and then they'd play your team. You know what I'm saying?
oh, dude, oh. How about this?
See what I'm saying?
I challenge your subs, and then we get in. I tweet, you tweet. We get 8 guys on, and then or 12 guys. I don't know, and then we just both spectate it, or I don't know how we would do it. Just watch it,
Yeah.
and
You
we would
could-
be
or
like,
you could live comment.
dude,
Shoutcast it.
it's a great
Yeah.
idea.
Get APL on it to shoutcast it. That'd be funny as shit.
It could be like a sub battle, and then like to see
Yeah.
whose channel is better represented, and then that could be awesome.
It's kind of what I do is win.
Pretty sure I have some pretty good players sub to me. Well, I should probably get those guys. That's a good idea, Larry. I'm kind of impressed. And
Really?
yeah,
I'm kind of impressed because you don't normally come up with good stuff like that.
you're kind of one of those guys who doesn't come up with. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, actually, in this podcast, Chiz is gonna be on my team. He's a beast, and Tino's also is gonna be on my team, as well as more guys who shall remain nameless for now. Do-do-do-do-do. No, I just
They're
don't
being
want
locked against
No, I
their
think-
will.
I think that'd be fun, though. I think it'd be fun. I think, especially if you get, because I think with my idea, it's more of a team that's kind of thrown together and hasn't played together often. I think that in itself will make shit competitive just because people are learning how everyone else plays and learning how to communicate. But I think on a whole other level, your idea would work just as well because you have teams that already play together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the communication's going to be there, and it's going to be more about skill and than communication.
Yeah, can I just
I think.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say. I think Larry's idea is it's humorous because if you're thinking about it, these are random people who don't know each other, so you're gonna have
Yes.
like civil wars breaking out between the teams. Like, fuck you, you didn't cap the flag, bro. I was. No, you weren't, scrub.
Yeah, it has to
Randy,
be like
get off my
totally
team.
random.
You got to interrupt the shoutcast and be like, all right, hey, I got to go back to my team. All right, guys, calm down. Take a breather here. Let's go. Focus on the objective. Stop yelling at each other.
No, like imagine if like you weren't shoutcasting it, but you were like the team captain. Like you could speak to them and you could give them like orders and like objectives, but like you could see the whole map, right? So you could be like, okay, guys, we got to flank left side, get B dumb, and they're like, fuck you, I want a quick scope. Like, no, asshole. You're just fucking like, I don't know. I think it'd be pretty awesome. All right. So, yeah, Chiz and Tino's are going to be on my team, and going to be awesome. Want to make a call out to anybody who's on the stream right now or who watches this on iTunes or whatever, on your iPhone, whatever. If you guys want to play against me, follow me on Twitter, and I will tweet whenever I play. Like right now, it's going to be on Sunday, and probably going to be sometime next week too. I'm going to try to do this like every week and try to do like different game types, different rules, whatever. Just have some fun with it. And if you guys want to follow me on Twitter and go check that out, it'll be awesome. Awesome and awesome.
So I think it helps from 2 different ways. I think number one, you'll create some really good content because, like, who doesn't like to watch those really competitive games where Woody and T-Mart take someone on, or it's game battles or whatever else is like. Those are fun. Like that's a really cool game. And then I don't know. I think the other way around is like our team. Like I feel like the people I play with on a daily basis, we do well because I surround myself with really good players. And I think if those players would try and get together and do a really good job, you I don't know. I think it'd be fun to be really, really communicative. You know what I mean? And really, really sort of push it. I think it'd be fun.
Most definitely. On another note, who works over 10, 20 years for a fucking game and brings out a flop? How about that?
Oh, seriously. What the fuck is going on? Isn't that the stupidest thing you've ever heard of in your entire life?
It hasn't. Okay, who's tried it or who's seen it? Duke Nukem.
I've seen videos of it.
Yeah,
Yep.
I haven't even seen it yet.
I saw Hutch play it. Chiz, have you watched some of that stuff?
Yeah, I've seen some of Hutch's videos.
Dude, it looks fucking. I don't know. Like the first game looked better than that one. Did they You can't tell them that they rushed the game. Like seriously, it took you like fucking 15 years. Like when was the last one out? In like the 90s or something. I don't know. Right?
It was like
Yeah.
12 years ago.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
it's ridiculous. I mean,
Well, I think to be honest, that's the problem. Like they're not evolving and staying up to speed with the marketplace. Like Activision is doing it the right way here, where they're pushing studios to get better and better constantly. And it's like, look, have two of you competing against each other. Fucking take forever, 12 years to put out a video. No wonder it's shit.
man, like everybody was anticipating it. Even Sandy Rat. What if? Is it Sandy Ravage or Randy?
It's Sandy Ravage. You screwed.
I know, like me and Chiz were playing earlier. Me and Chiz were talking earlier in just in game, and I was trying to figure out
I thought you were
if it was
just
Sandy Ravage or
auto-tuning
Randy
it
Savage.
right
I am. Verbal's mic is having some technical difficulties, but
Yeah, sorry, I unplugged it and I plugged it back in, and apparently that made you have like a little shit fit. So my bad. Sorry, guys.
yeah, no problem. But even he stopped using Duke Nukem voiceover. How he voices over double kill and headshot and ultra kill, whatever. He stopped using it because he said that he doesn't want to be associated with a shit game. So and by the way, that game is god awful too. Like I watched Hutch play. He said he had fun. I don't know, man. It's
He
one
said
of those,
Brink was fun too.
Yeah, exactly. Like he said Brink was fun, and people were taking that shit and like buying it and throwing it away right away. So yeah.
Worst game ever.
Yep. Did you try Brink at all, Chiz?
I have it still here, and I want to make a video of blowing it up. It was the worst money I've ever spent. I've never been so mad about buying a video game in my life.
Wow,
I
that does not
watched-
sound good.
I watched
Yeah.
Wings play it and Wings rage over it, and
Yeah, we did a duel com about it at like 6 in the morning. He got on, we played it, and we were going to duel it. It was literally 10 minutes of just cursing at the game about how horrible it was. He's like, well, that's not a good review. I'm going to do one by myself. It's so bad.
yeah, cause see, he okay. So when you want to watch a review, you kind of want to watch something that's like unbiased, right? You want to
Yeah.
watch something that is, they take the positive from it and take the negative from it, and Wing sometimes maybe isn't the best person to go ahead and
non-biased commentary.
and weigh pros and cons, right? He's more of a guy who will play for 5 minutes and be like, okay, done with this game, worst game ever, bye. And that's the way he was like for Brink. And I actually watched his Brink review, and I completely agreed with it. And I was like, wow, this game does look like total horse crap. And it probably was, man. So yeah, I feel bad for all you guys who dropped whatever, like $60 on Brink, man. And for
Yeah.
those who dropped the exact same amount on Duke Nukem.
See, I'm kind of still there. I still want to play Duke Nukem, but to me, like, I have really fond memories of the campaign itself. So I might get it just for that. I'm not 100%, but do you know what I mean? Like, that was such a good game back in the day. I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm surprised you're not like your soul hasn't been crushed, Verbal, because
Yeah,
I remember like
exactly.
2 months ago talking about like upcoming games, and I swear to God, I thought you were gonna literally blow Duke Nukem. You
Yeah.
were so fucking ready for that game.
I would have, dude. That game, like, I was expecting that game to play. To be fair, I don't think my expectation was that game would have been like the best ever, because like there's no way a game can be in production for 12 years and then actually live up to expectations. Like, that's just not possible. But I was still kind of hoping a little bit better than that cartoony bullshit I was watching.
I'm pretty sure some
game.
game devs from the original Duke Nukem are dead now. Like it's
Wow.
it's just ridiculous. Like 12 years and you bring out this shit game. It's like a disgrace to the whole franchise. People were like Duke Nukem was such an epic. It was one of those icon games that you couldn't go like you can talk FPS without talking about Duke Nukem. and now it's just one of those games where, you're buying it because it has that name attached to it, but it's really just garbage, and you really want to like it because it's Duke Nukem, but you don't because it's Terabad, right? So
Yeah, no shit.
I don't know. It's really, really disappointing, and I think all of us FPS fans were hurt and betrayed. And
betrayed, what a word.
We are.
We were betrayed by them.
We were okay. It was really, really hyped up. People were hyping it up. People were expecting expecting it, and you cannot rush a game that is as epic as Duke Nukem, right? You can rush a game that's called Flashpoint Tango Down, right? Because nobody it doesn't have the history that Duke Nukem has, right? So you can't fucking
I agree with that. It's whatever. Blacklight Tango Down could be crap, and no one's gonna give a shit.
Yeah, no one gives a shit, right? But if Blacklight Tango Down is actually a good game, then good for you guys, good for your developers. But I mean, if you cannot fuck up an icon game. It's like making a movie of James Bond and rushing it and being it bad, and having a bad version of a James Bond game. You can't do that.
Funny that you mentioned that one, because let's be honest, the last James Bond was pretty crap, and then they stopped the franchise because they didn't make any money on it.
Exactly. You can't do that. People grew up with James Bond. People grew up with Star Wars. People grew up with Duke Nukem. You just can't do that. It's just, I don't know. That's why I say betrayed. That's why I say it.
Betrayed. I love it. Harsh words for a harsh world.
I'm a harsh motherfucker.
I love it.
All right. Moving on.
So, commentator, what is it? Free-for-all competition.
Oh,
what
God.
Fuck.
Chiz, you want to go over that one real quick?
What me? Oh, okay. So commentator free for all of supposedly the best out there that are on the YouTube scene.
The best.
The best. The elite of the elite.
Everybody else is no good. Just saying. No,
Woody, I wish you were here so we could laugh at you right now. Sorry, bud.
Yeah, and it's got Sandy Ravage, Woody, Onslaught, Timar, Ronaldinho, who is a boss, and all of those guys.
Yep, all of the basically the highest KDs on YouTube right now. They're all going to participate in this big event. There's money involved by Game Dunzo, and I think it's called Filmon, and going to be shoutcasted by Fuzzy Otterballs or Mr. Wong, and going to be epic. Going to be I think is it an 8-man or a 12-man FFA?
It's a 13-man actually.
13-man, really? Okay, so yeah, these guys are going to scrim for 2 hours, get warmed up, play 2 or 3 FFAs on different maps, and they're going to be awarded points where if you finish first, you get 1 point. If you finish last, you get 13 points, and whoever has the least points wins, or the highest number of seeds. You win, and you win the money, and it's going to be streamed online, and apparently it's going to be viewed by millions. Going to be epic, and what are your thoughts on that?
My thoughts on that?
Anybody?
Or Larry's? Larry, you go first.
Well, it should be interesting to say the least. Because first of all, I wouldn't do it because I suck at free-for-all. I don't ever play that shit. That's the quickest way for me to break a controller other than a shitty connection. On a side note, though, we did, when we went to PAX East, Mike and Jericho, Dunkus, God, I can't even remember who else played, but they played that free-for-all, and, some random dude won. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't, that's all I have to say about it. I'm going to leave that one alone.
You know what? I think it's clearly. Didn't Woody give himself some shit as well? He's clearly I'm not the best or something. He wasn't. I don't think he's taking it seriously, right?
No,
I don't know.
They already predicted who they figure the top 3 and 5 are going to be, and they don't put themselves in that ballpark.
Yeah, of course. So it's not like they're going into this thinking that this is some the best of the best. I think that it's promotion, and I think it's good promotion. That's good promotion around our community, and I think I like that. Anytime you put, I don't know, commentators and video game out there a little bit more mainstream, that's a good thing. That's not a bad thing, and it makes us less of dorks and more of, just cool guys that like to have a cool hobby, and we fuck around and play some cool games. What's wrong with that? I like it. I, for one, I can't, if I can, I'll wake up hungover as shit and tune in on Sunday morning, and my girlfriend is going to laugh at me and whatever. Who cares?
You know what? If I were in that game, I would fucking be wearing Ghost and sitting in like the darkest fucking corner. I would go flawless and post that shit. I'd be like, yo,
No, you
I
wouldn't.
went
No.
5-0.
no, you wouldn't.
Fuck you all.
Yeah, no, you wouldn't.
No, you wouldn't. You would not post that
Yeah,
shit. And you
sorry,
know it.
Seb.
Everybody's like, where the fuck is
No,
TryHard? He's like,
Seb would totally post it if he went flawless. I'm just saying he wouldn't go flawless.
dude, if I spawn in a corner and lay down, I'm fine. And then just kill a guy and move on to the next corner. and
Is
you're good to go.
Bendro in it?
No,
No,
Bendro
he's
said
not.
no because he hasn't played for so long and his thumbs are rusty.
He has
Like
rusty
even
thumbs? Wow, that's
yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean,
You should go to the fucking doctor for
even
that
even Sandy Ravage, his like he hasn't played in over 2 weeks. He just got back on the controller like a few
No, it
days
was
ago.
actually like 3 months.
Yeah,
3
he hasn't
months,
played in a
really?
long time.
Holy
Yeah, and the
shit.
last game was Modern Warfare 2. It wasn't even Black Ops.
Yeah, like his last Modern Warfare 2 that he posted, he was like, "Yeah, I'm sorry guys, my aim is really rusty," and like he's fucking like one bursting like kids with the FAMAS, and I was like, "Yeah, dude, yeah, you're not rusty at all. Just get off me." But yeah,
Yeah.
he's a beast, and a lot of people out there are gonna be like, who do you think is gonna win if you were to put all those guys together and you guys had a prediction, one guy?
I don't know them well enough to be honest.
Okay, I'm gonna go with an obscure pick. I think Ronaldinho is one of those guys who can pull it off.
Yeah, that's it's between Ronaldinho or Fearcrads for me. Ron's
Okay.
a hell of a player, but he has that disadvantage. He plays on PlayStation.
Yeah.
And he already said his accuracy is not on point as much on Xbox, but he still holds like a 5.8 or something KD on Xbox. But we'll see how he matches
Jesus.
against all these people in FFA.
Yeah, he plays solo all the time on PlayStation. He holds like a 6 KD and like something like a pretty ridiculous win loss too. So, yeah, he's one of those guys who does it all by himself.
Wow, that's pretty ridiculous.
But my favorite's still going to be XCal for days. Just saying, an XCal fan.
I'd
I
like
don't,
to just
I
see
don't know where
Sandy do
you
one.
stop and he starts, Seb. Jesus Christ.
There is no
Wait,
start
time.
and start. We are one.
Yeah, Chiz and Larry have the one girl. I've got the 10, and Larry's TryHard's got XCal.
Dude, any day. I'll do it. I don't give a shit.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
All right,
I'm
no,
Just
new
saying.
topic.
Right now.
Go, change topic. Go.
New topic. What's our new topic?
Battlefield 3.
Yo, dude, Battlefield 3. Anybody want to lay this one out? The whole debacle?
I'm still a little unclear on it, so if someone could explain this to me, I'd be very grateful.
All right. I guess I can do that. The whole idea is they were releasing a DLC, and they were like, if you want to buy, we'll give you guns, right? You can pre-order the whole DLC thing, and we'll give you some extra goodies, right? Some extra stuff that you're not gonna get if you don't order it. So it's kind of one of those things where, if you pay for it, you get extra stuff. Therefore, your whole gaming experience online is better. But if you're one of those guys who pays for the game and doesn't want to play for the DLC, you're missing out on weapons, on I think something else too. I'm not a big Battlefield fan, but I'm pretty sure you're missing out on some other stuff. But it's one of those things where do you really want to split your whole crowd into guys who pay and get extra things, extra guns that you're going to be able to use in game. Therefore, you have an advantage, right? So you pay to have an advantage. Do you really want that? Is it something that you really want to go through? I don't know. Not my idea. Not a good call, if you ask me. But you guys, what do you think?
I think the issue with DLC is the fact that it's already on the disc. So it's the problem that people have with it is that it's it's content that's there, and then you get a code to unlock it, and they're either wanting you to pay for that code, or you know what I mean. It's like that seems shady to me. That's just me.
Right. And is anybody else up for this whole idea of you pay to get extra? It's like the equivalent in Black Ops where you would pay and you would get maybe your extra pro perks, right? You get your pro perks free. Would you guys pay for that? Is it something that's fair, quote unquote? I don't know.
I don't know because.
Go on, Chase.
Go ahead.
No,
Well, I was gonna say I don't know if it was Bad Company 1 or 2, but there was actually a feature you could pay and unlock every gun you wanted to start out with. Yeah, Bad Company 2 or BC 2, and you could unlock everything. I don't think it's that big of a deal because if you think about it, in Black Ops, you level up to 13, you've got the most powerful gun in the game.
Right. But it's one of those things where you have a unique gun that you if there's a way of getting the exact same things without paying for it, but you just have to work harder for it, I'm down. But when you're paying to get something that's exclusive that you can use in game, right? There's a difference between that and between the whole COD Elite, right? In COD Elite, nothing you get makes you better, right? The only thing that you get is extra numbers, extra information, stuff like that. But with this whole DLC for Battlefield, you're getting something different. You're getting a unique experience that you can't get otherwise, right? Do you think that's actually fair for like their whole consumer base? I don't know.
No, I don't
see
think
nobody
it's fair.
gives a shit about Battlefield.
No, I don't think it's fair. If I can never unlock this gun or feature, I think that's kind of horse crap, frankly. Because you're missing out on a part of the game.
See, why don't they? See, I don't understand why they didn't make the whole pro perks idea a kind of pay to get them thing. So you can get them if you work hard. Like getting pro perks, like getting every single pro perk is a hard thing to do. Why don't you make it? You could pay, I don't know, $2 and you unlock every single pro perk. That's something that you could do, right? But but like to make me pay $2 and then all of a sudden I got a 74U and you have no idea what the fuck that is because you haven't paid for it. I don't know. Not my idea of what's fun because 90% of the people playing the game won't buy it, right? So I don't know. It would make, you know, some game experiences more enjoyable than others, if you ask me.
I think it's like that's such a hard subject to try to tackle because even if you say they didn't do the whole you pay a couple bucks and you get something else that no one else can get. Say they did what you were talking about, Seb, and they pay $10, an extra $10, and everything's unlocked from the start. Even then, that's still unfair to everyone else that doesn't have $10. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a hard subject to try to tackle. Make it fair for everyone, but also include new features and new things for it.
Right.
I'm kind of with you there, but I think at the same time, there's the precedent that like everything in fucking gaming right now is being paid for. Like, try online and like, do you guys play any of those stupid Facebook games?
No.
Oh,
No.
dude, no.
Goddamn
no.
AJ Rogers. AJ Rogers has fucking screwed me. I'm playing like 5 different games with him now. Like some stupid Age of Empires or...
Nobody's forcing you to do it. Just walk away. Delete that shit. It's garbage. It's the worst.
Tell that to a heroin addict.
Are you kidding me? That shit is fucking amazing. Like, those are the goddamn best games ever. Seriously, I need my fix. Wait, hold on. I'm going to leave you guys. I'm going to go log on to Facebook and upgrade my tank.
I'm gonna go farm.
Yep. Oh, dude. Fucking my watermelon should be ready to harvest by now.
I played Farmville compulsively. Like, I had the biggest farm in the world. And then all of a sudden, I decided to not worry about it. And it made my life so much easier. Because it's one of those things where you have to be there at, like, a certain time and do certain things. I played Street War. Is it Street Wars or Race Wars? Or what? Like where, like, you raced cars on Facebook. It was ridiculous. And it's the biggest load of horse crap. My mom plays all these games, like Cityville or
Oh,
you know,
Cityville's awesome, dude. My city is awesome. You should come visit. Seriously.
You should befriend my mom on Facebook and
I'm totally doing that. I need neighbors. Like, I'm not even joking.
Exactly. Like she's always fucking sending me Facebook things like, join my thing. You don't have to do anything about it. I'm like, no, if I join that, then I get spammed with all your fucking horse crap about how you made friends. And like, she has like a bunch of friends who are like randoms, and then they're just like fucking city friends. It's just bullshit, man. Like, I don't know. I really have a bone to pick with these Facebook games. I'm sorry.
I find that hilarious.
No.
Not gonna lie. I mean, I'm with you. I just like it's setting the precedent that that you should be paying for shit in game, and if they're doing it in Facebook, then you know it's going to be coming to consoles soon enough. I just like I can see why people are having pissed off about the fact that look, I bought the game, and what I bought in the game is there on the CD, and now you're charging me to unlock a certain part of the CD I already fucking bought. Like, you wonder why you're going to get hackers hacking that? Come on. Like,
Right, because there was a pay-to-play feature on Facebook, right? I'm pretty sure there was on like these games.
Well,
okay.
on the games.
Yeah, like
fuck
those stupid
you can pay
games,
for
like
everything.
yeah, exactly, it's total
It's
ripoff if you
ridiculous.
ask me. But I'm pretty sure like if you fast forward like the whole time issue to like 10 years from now, every game is gonna have a pay feature where you can get some special, something free, not free, but like some unique, if you pay a few dollars or
Oh,
whatever.
without a doubt. I have no doubt of that whatsoever.
Yeah. I guess we should enjoy our times now, and I don't know. We'll see.
Just
Yeah,
keep paying for Black Ops DLC.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, see,
Over and over.
DLC works for me because it's new content, right? It's new maps, and like people who don't buy it, they just don't play it, and that's cool. But like the whole, I get a new gun and I can use it on. Cause see, people who play the DLC have the DLC, right? They paid for it as well. If I pay to get some, like to get an advantage on you, there's something that there's something you can't do or counter, makes the game unbalanced and unfair.
Well,
So.
I think unbalanced is a different thing. So I think if it goes that route, then I'm not going to be too fucking happy.
Yeah,
But
I really think with these things, they're really hyping up these weapons you get if you pre-order it, and I really think it's just a marketing point, so people
Yeah.
pre-order it and they get the numbers up. Because I've never had a game with a pre-order like bonus feature or anything where it was really amazing. Like even the Bad Company 2 stuff, if you were like VIP, you got the M1 Grand.
Yep.
It wasn't like a god weapon or anything like that. It was average.
Right. I don't know. It's just, see, I'm the whole sports idea. Whoever plays a sports franchise knows that they have the pay to play idea for ages, and they pay to upgrade your player to get new gear. But by new gear, it doesn't add you anything. It just adds you like new swag, right? You just look like it's like getting gold camos on your gun for Black
No,
Ops, right?
Not now.
What do you mean?
2K11 doesn't. The shoes you put on like new Jordans or something. They help your player out, not by much at all, but they help.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, okay, yeah, okay. So, hockey does that too. You can get like a new stick and it increases your shooting, whatever, and that's all cool. But it's not like if you're like instantly like a super soldier, right? But
Right.
I think it'll come to a point where you're gonna be paying, like if I spend $15 on my internet character for the Call of Duty 25, I'll be like a superhuman, already having all the pro perks.
Why,
Stuff
why
like
don't we just put Call of Duty down? We'll all go play World of Warcraft. How's that sound?
that. I'm down.
Fuck no.
No,
I'll retire.
Fuck that
No.
bullshit.
I'd rather watch paint dry.
Talk
Yep.
about a life eater.
Yep. All
One
right,
up
we are
for
not.
babies.
We are not. Yeah, there we go.
Let's go,
We are
one up
not
for-
getting into a WoW discussion.
Wow.
We'll slap babies.
I like
Wow.
WoW. Talk about a game that has longevity. Worst graphics on fucking
Oh
PC.
my god! Stop
People are
it.
still playing
No.
the shit out of that game.
No. No.
So anyway, Father's
One-upper.
Day.
Yeah. So in honor of
Wow for the win.
the upcoming Jesus Christ,
Bye.
the upcoming fucking holiday, Father's Day, everyone, including Seb, is going to be doing a one-upper story, and even I wouldn't even say this is really like a true one-upper. I mean, I guess you could, but it's just a good memory with your old man, your pops. So who wants to go first?
Wait. Can you explain that again, real quick?
No.
Okay, whatever.
It's a cool story about you and your dad. Like, what's not to understand?
Oh, the time
Yeah.
my dad touched. Oh yeah, okay. Okay.
Oh wow,
God.
wow.
You mean
fucking
which one? There's
Canadians.
so many for you.
What was that called? Tuesday.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go first since you pushies seem to not be able to have a story without someone touching Seb. So one of my
I like
best, and this was actually a Father's Day story as well, which kind of ties in nicely. I lived down in Hawaii for a couple of years, and my parents came to visit me, and it was tough because they lived in Sweden, and you never get to see your parents. You want to be able to see your parents. So I never really got to see them. They came out, I think, once, maybe twice the entire time I was there. And they flew out. I think they were there for like 5 or 6 days, and we surprised my my aunt and uncle who I lived out on the island with. And secretly, it was kind of like I'd been talking to my brother like on email a few times, and I'd kind of been like, I wish you could be here for this. And he's like, well, I could take a week off. It kind of sucks, but maybe I could take like, Thursday, Friday off and then fly out to Hawaii for a 4-day week. And like, if anyone knows from the East Coast to Hawaii, that's an 11-hour flight. So you fly out on Thursday for 11 hours, you spend Friday and Saturday, and then you fly back on Sunday. So he flew, basically fucking 22 hours to Hawaii to spend 2 days with my parents, and we never told them. So I told my parents at the point in time. I told them I'd taken the day off, but I had one business meeting to attend to in Honolulu. So my aunt and uncle went around shopping in downtown Honolulu in the shopping center there, and I told them I had a business meeting to go to. I went down to Honolulu Airport. I picked up my brother, and then we had planned to meet them at a bar. Like 2 hours later, I was like, this will take like an hour and a half. I'll meet you at this bar in 2 hours time type thing, and no big deal. So I walk in, and we actually videotape this. So we have this on video, and if anyone wants, I'll not to the whole world, but I'll share it with you guys. And it's a really good video of me and my brother standing in a bar, and we're like, "You ready? All right, let's go surprise them." And we walk up to my parents, and we've got kind of a reputation now with being able to surprise them. So we can pretty much surprise the shit out of my parents anytime we want to. And you should see my mom's reaction. Like, she's got tears in her eyes in like fucking 3 seconds. My dad's looking at me, and my dad's looking at my brother, and he's like, "You did it again. How the fuck did you do it again?" And it was like, seeing that look in his face was like, it's giving me goosepimples right now. Like that was a really good feeling, and we had a really good fun time, just like the four of us chilling out. And they didn't know it was coming, and I love it. That's a really good memory for me.
Sounds like a pretty damn good time.
Yep.
Seb, why don't you tell us that story about that one time you were getting touched, you fucking weirdo?
All right. I often kid about stuff, but this is kind of a serious matter, so I'm gonna go ahead and tell like a pretty fun story about me and my dad. Cause for those of you who know me, I work with my dad, right? So I see him 40 plus hours a week, and it's one of those relationships where you see each other so much that you don't really want to see each other outside of work. So we don't get to do that very, very often. When work is over, we just go home, do our own thing. I don't live with my parents at all, so basically what I'm trying to say is I don't get to see them outside of like just on a normal social thing very often. They're like, they bought a house a few miles away, and it's kind of like secluded and whatnot. So anyways, but every year my dad takes me out on a fishing trip, and we go really, really far. It's like a 7-hour drive from here. We go like deep into the woods, and there's like these cabins, and we usually go fishing. And this whole story takes place. I think I was about 18 years old, and it was one of those times where I was like, just coming of age, and I had just broken up with my ex-girlfriend at that time, and I was kind of feeling down, whatever. And those fishing trips always used to cheer me up. So he brings me over there, and it's one of those things where you're all alone in a log cabin. You got to make your own food, and God knows that me and my father aren't the type to make food, right? So we're the type to have the wife make food. But anyway, so we just start making our food, and we made an awesome. It was a crab meal. Like, we cooked crab, and we had garlic, and it was the first time that I had ever gotten drunk with my dad. And we just sat there in a cabin drinking beer and wine, and I got drunk off this one night, and I ended up telling him, how much I appreciated him and who he was as a person, and how much fun I had on that trip. And I think that one trip and the following trips after that, every single year I go out on one of those trips with him, and It just happens to bring us closer, and I don't know. I just really, really enjoyed those trips. Really, really fun for me.
Cool, man.
Yeah.
Chiz, you got anything, or you want me to go?
I don't really have a whole lot. The only thing really was that my dad got me the fuck out of Europe when I was having a horrible time. He changed the moon and the stars to get me the hell out of there. That was a really great moment in my life with him. That's all I got. I don't really have anything. My dad's 63.
What did you not enjoy about Europe? If you don't want to share, that's totally fine.
No, I can share. It's just I was gonna stay for because I usually fly to Spain every year and visit my family because they're all there, all of my cousins, uncles, aunts, everything. And this one I was going alone this time, and I was gonna stay there all summer vacation long, and it was just a hellhole. Like, living at my aunt's, they ended up being assholes to me and stuff. Like, the only one cool were my uncles, and I couldn't stay with them till the end. And I was like, this is fucking hell. I just want to get the fuck out. And he ended up changing my flight and doing a whole bunch of shit to get me the hell out of there because he knew I was just having the worst time ever. And that was a really good feeling.
That's cool, man.
Larry, go ahead and one-up me. It's not that hard.
Well,
all of our
you guys have all these
so far.
You guys have really touchy-feely moments with your dad. I really don't have those. I've got bar stories and some other shit. I'll tell you this one story. All right, this is when I was 13, 14 years old. He was my JV basketball coach. And the school's really small, so we only had like 6 people on our team. If you guys play basketball, or you can just put any sport out there, when you don't have any any subs, you don't have any backups, you're basically going to be running a lot at the end of the day. And so we travel out to this goddamn team, this away team. It was actually in Clinton, Mass. We traveled up to Clinton, Mass to play this basketball team. And we get out there, and they had like 15 people. They had all their goddamn family there and shit. And it was just us and like my dad. No, we didn't have any family members or anything like that. Like, I grew up in the city, so all these kids' parents, most of them didn't have a car. They just took public transit along with their kids, and whatever. So anyways, we go out there and playing the game, and we're keeping it kind of close, but I mean, they're just running us to death. So it was like, I think it was the third quarter, and I got like a big steal, and I was going for a layup, and I just got fucking fouled out of this world. Like, I ended up going flying into the goddamn cinder block wall and like laying on the goddamn ground, like holding my arm. I thought it was broken and shit. And my dad comes running up to me, like, and he's like, "Hey, are you all right? You're all right?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm all right." I stand up. I was like, "It hurts, but I'm good." And the refs never called a foul at all for anything. And my dad went up and he's like, "What? How the fuck is that not a foul?" And he's trying to like hold his calm, but he was already like, his temper had boiled over. And the ref started yapping back at him. So him and my dad went at it for a second, and then one of the parents from the other team started yapping from the bleachers, and then the ref was from that town, so he like got extra angry and was yapping back at my dad. My dad turned back, looked at me, and cold clocked the fuck out of that ref. And we left the game.
That's awesome.
We left the game. He's like, "All right, boys, we're leaving." The ref was knocked out cold on the court. And we just walked out the game. He's like, "Yep, mark this one down as a forfeit." And we left.
Wow.
It was epic.
Wow.
That's fucking pretty cool. All right, so before anyone else says anything, I have an idea. I think I know who won this one. I think our fathers won this one.
Yep.
Kind of gay, but I agree.
Well, you're kind of gay, so it works.
I like you. I like you a lot.
Fuck you, Chiz.
Love you.
Perfect.
Oh, the one time fucking Seb has a story.
I know. I try to go like all sentimental on you guys, be all nice and cute, and you guys like, yeah, Seb is gay. We all win. Fuck you.
Thank God Chiz said that as well, because I swear to God I was about to cry. I mean, not really. I'm only joking. No homo.
Wow. Okay, just wrap this up. This podcast is going to hell.
This podcast is going to hell.
All right. Well, it's been fun.
Chiz, we appreciate it, buddy. You're
Yeah,
a
man.
Thank you very much for coming on and taking your time with us.
Yeah, I loved being here.
It was good to have you on.
Yes, sir.
Oh, God. Shut the fuck up, you Canadian.
You can't go one podcast without saying that once. At least it's just
You
me.
can't go
Yeah, we
10
can.
minutes without saying that bullshit.
Yes, sir.
See? Dick.
All right.
I think we should leave it there. Just that. Just dick.
Yeah.
Guys,
Seb's
have
a
good
dick.
one. Seb's a dick.